That's the way I like. That's the way I like it. Asha. Whoa.
I'm just about to give you a kiss.
Girl.
That's all. I cannot stop dancing.
Oh, yeah? Do you like to dance?
No, I'm talking to myself. To myself.
Okay.
This is kind of weird.
We in here. Okay. What you know about me? Ooh. We are here, y'all. Welcome in. I'm just moisturizing my hands, getting ready, waiting for people to come in. See that I'm here. I'm here, girl. You alright? Welcome, y'all. Welcome. You already know what it is. It's me, Mo9. Hey. Today we are doing a pick a card reading. We're talking about your year. The year that has passed and the year that is coming, that we're in. We've got 4 choices. Pile 1 is the Crow Tarot. Pile 2 is my Black Cat Tarot. Pile 3 is Halloween Tarot. And pile 4 is the Anime Tarot. Go ahead and pick whichever pile you're drawn to. And we're just going to go ahead and get it started. Okay, pile 1, here we are. We are talking about your lessons from last year and your lessons of this year. So let's just get right into it. So what came up for y'all is like veins. So like what keeps communication together? What is the vein of this situation? What keeps things connected? What allows things to flow? So here's what 2024 was meant to teach you. You got the Empress, the death card and the magician. For some of y'all, you had a mother figure pass, and a lot of your lessons was understanding that you got the tools that you needed. You have the tools that you need to keep going, to survive, to move forward. Wow. You may have had a spouse die or someone, family member type pass. But really, 2024 was to teach you that you have the tools that you need, and if you don't have the tools that you need, you're smart enough to figure it out. It's going to take you time, but you'll be able to. Twenty 2024 was here to teach you that you can grow and end cycles. You have the ability to achieve the things that you've spent time fantasizing about. You're strong enough to come up with ideas for growth, even if it takes a little trial and error. You learned about transition and the process of death. Yeah, what it is in relation to your relationships. How your relationships that, I mean, that could have been a thing, but how your relationships transform over time, what it's like to lose a friend or family member and still move forward and know that you have the tools to succeed. So, why'd you have to learn this? So that you can make a future for yourself. So you could work on things like future planning. So you can believe in the things that you're building for yourself. So you can respect the things that you have built for yourself and the things that you can build for yourself. Respecting your talents is to respect your ideas so that you don't lose hope for the future, so that you don't lose the hope, inspiration, and joy that the person in your life that has passed on had in you, or faith that they had in you. So did you pick up the lesson, girl? Did you get it? That you can do this? That you can do this? Oh, not only did you take the lesson, you defended it to the bitter end against naysayers. You got a brain freeze. Keys. You want some water? Okay, well, your water is there. Careful, careful. Mm. You may have had to defend yourself, defend your ability, like your ability to do things. People had some shit to say. This was a learning experience about affirming those talents in yourself. So the shadow work here is how you speak to yourself and others. Empathy. Empathy. Being able to communicate emotions. Taking compliments. Some of y'all can't receive a compliment and then actually be like, yeah, that's me, bitch. Yes, you can do that now. You can officiate that into the new year. You can respect your talents. You can affirm your talents. You can utilize your talents for growth and create a strategy to succeed. And that is what 2024 was meant to teach you. Let's find out about this year. $2025, girl. Here, let me shuffle on camera. Temperance. Oh, girl, this is gonna be real. The Fool and the Magician. Ooh, this year is teaching you temperance in your faith system. So, are you gonna continue to have faith when you don't get it right away? How in peace can you be with yourself in the process? How at peace can you be with your circumstances as you move forward, as you're in the excuse me, as you're in the trial and error phase? How quick is that? How quick can you do it? Or how quick can you do it? No. How stable, how at peace will you be with the process? You're going to be healing a lot of wounds with your faith system. Your faith in your actions, your faith in the process, your faith in other people who want forgiveness. There's definitely somebody who wants forgiveness. With the Nine of Pentacles, again, it's your faith in the process. How chill are you gonna be as you get things, but you're not gonna get them right away? You're not getting them right away because there are things that you need to do to be foundational tools to keep what you have. And some of the immediate things that come into view for you or into space for you aren't good for you. So you have to wait and see if it's a worthwhile venture. So you may need to talk to more people, message or receive message. Okay. If you are someone who divines, you're gonna be getting like hella downloads about what you need to do and taking your time. Receive the message, girl, and utilize it when you get it. And that's what's really going to help you. You will not see immediate results because that is not what you need. You need foundational tool results. Foundation, like staple in the ground type stuff. And that's what you're building right now in 2025. So be patient with yourself. Take the message. If you are in a place where you're like, dang, I feel lost or triggered as hell or wounded, that is the best time to do a spiritual practice to receive messages. A lot of the shadow work for 2025 is going to be around things not working out. how you gonna how you gonna bounce back if it doesn't work out as planned and you have to reevaluate, you have to take a step back and be like, what went wrong here? What went right? And how am I gonna implement what I've learned? What went wrong? What went right? How am I going to adapt this mob to it? What is this stone? God, what is it called? I cannot remember what the stone is called. Damn it. Oh well. Jasper type Jasper type stones are important. Red. Yes, darling. Thanks for the likes, y'all. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for being up in here. Walter the poetry is cute. I mean, not cute. I don't want to downplay this poetry here. It's really good. It has a fluidity, like a cadence to it. You know, fellow poet in the house, poetry. If you're a poet or a writer, hit the comments. So, keep your chin up no matter what. What is the gonna keep your head up? You know what it is. If you know, you know. 1 second, y'all. So pile 1, 2020-2025 is all about how you're going to find your peace while you are on the path to success and things are not happening immediately. Now you know you have the talent, but do you have the patience? Do you have the will? Do you have the determination? Do you have the instinct? And if you don't have it, are you going to take the time to learn it so that you can keep the foundational tools that you need to succeed? Whew, that was so accurate, it made my nose itch. That's you, pile 1. Thanks for watching, y'all. Pile 1 people. Thanks for liking. Hey there, subscribers. Those of you who are new to the channel, hey, what's up? Those of you who have been around, hey, what's up? What is up, world? Let's get into it. I'm getting over a cold, so I'm sniffly and mucusy. It's, oh, girl. Hey, Pile 2s. We are talking about 2024. What was the lesson? What was the reason, girl? And we're talking about 2025. What's the lesson? And how to adapt it to your year. Something came up. Snow. If you're dealing with snow right now, you sure are. Snowing. Digging deep. You may be actually shoveling snow, or this is like going through cold emotions, or where in life you've become maybe like shut your emotions off, dulled them, become more cold, more distant. No more feeling your woes. You won't be feeling these like heavy, distant, cold feelings for long. Pile 2. Cut. Let's get into it.
1, 2, 3, put that
Please don't jump on me.
Mom, I just saw somebody calling you.
Yeah.
Who's that?
I don't know. Since I'm on the live, I'm not taking the call.
But you have to, or Crystal are not by the answer. I think that was Crystal.
It wasn't. Can you stop climbing on me?
I think that was my dad. But I'm not.
So, 2024. The Death card. Page of Cups. Ace of Wands. 2 of Swords. Ten of Cups. You might not like this lesson, Pile 2. You are learning. 2024 was about learning to end relationships with people who are obsessed with you. Making the decision to cut people off who are obsessive, who who don't necessarily do the healthiest type of magic, who use words to restrict or limit you. People get obsessed with you pretty quick because of how you communicate. And they may use communication as a way to try to restrict you, withhold you, tempt you into doing things you don't want to do. If you're a person of prayer, that will be helpful for you. If you're a person who does moon type magic that'll also be helpful for you, but have faith that you have overcome this. If you are having a lot of issues with friendships, social groups, people with addictions, people who are obsessed with you, your battle, you can have faith that you overcome this. And even with any lingering feelings, you're like breaking through this. So 2024 was about ending relationships and cycles with people who are obsessed with you, obsessed with your friendships. Uh, use words to restrict you so that you could go and be happy. Releasing these people so that you can go and be happy. So you're learning to release these types of people, or that was the lesson. It may have left you feeling lonely, left out. It may have left you homeless. But boy, are you a overcomer. You know, like when old school black folks talk about testimonies? Yes, that is what you have for 2024. A testimony of overcoming these things. The things that were meant to stop you. So, did you receive this lesson? Were you able to receive it? Excuse me. Yes, I did say that. You did. You received it. You were like, yes. And you can have faith that there are healthier relationships for you in the future. Again, if you're a person of prayer, that's something to focus on. And if you are a person who does moon magic, that is also moon magic as well is good. Okay, for those of you who do moon magic stuff, it is very effective. So, DTB, you be disturbing these people with that moon magic. That is very good connection. Okay. So, what's the shadow work that needs to be done here, if any? I think it's really you got the message. These people were trash, so you're like, heard you loud and clear. Shadow work around justice. Getting justice, receiving justice, being more balanced. Karma. Shadow work around those things. Shadow work around stability, shadow work around the home. Ooh, shadow work around generational stuff that may be lingering. Any sort of generational trauma around nurturing. Let's talk about your 2025. What will 2025 be teaching you? Pile 2. Come on. I know this is why I shuffle on screen as much as I can. Oh gosh. Pile 2, you probably gonna hate this too as well. As well. You will be like, God damn it. So this year is like, You know how to cut people off and recognize the characteristics of wackadoos. Now it's time to see if you've learned the lesson. Test, test, test. Pop quiz, pop quiz, pop quiz. This year is a pop quiz on cutting cords. Let's see you want let's see if that's what you did. Cuz these people from your past, they're obsessed with you. They want to start anew with you. Some people may be just popping up like, "Hey girl, hey. I see that you have money now. You want to be my friend?" Like that kind of stuff. I see that you've grown and you're not like you proved to everybody that you're not all the things that I told them you were. So, you want to hang out? Like no, bitch. I don't like you. In fact, you don't like you either because the way you acting. So, have you learned a lesson? Can you stop obsessing over the past and move forward? Can you move forward past these situations, past these relationships that you've ended? Can you work with people that are celebrating you and pay attention to the things that you're building with the people that actually like you? Are you stuck in the past or no? Can you implement what you've learned? Are you stuck in the past or not? Pile 2. 2025's lesson is asking you if you are going to stay in the past or move forward. Justice came up again. So the karmic justice here is moving on and leaving people in the rubble, girl. The rubble. Leaving the rabble rousers in the rubble. Say that 10 times fast. For those of you who are single, once you move on, you will have options of people who really want to show they are passionate for you. This year, people are going to show you that they're enthusiastic about you. Are you going to be stuck in the past and be like, whatever? Or are you just going to recognize the patterns and treat people according? Because your divine justice in this is to experience new and exciting things.
Mama?
One sec. Yes. Oh, my eyeballs. You're destined to experience new and better things, and that's kind of why people get obsessed with you. However, their obsession lies, whether it's trying to restrict you or just being possessive over the outcome of things in your life. It's really weird. Like, you should check out my karmic cycle reading if you did not. Oh, you are still healing from the past. Some people said some really immature things about you. uh it's weird because those same people are like looking up to you right now. It's like, wow, she survived our bullying and psychopathic attacks, like it's weird. But it's time to think of this situation from an emotionally mature standpoint. Kind of like take uh yeah, an emotionally mature viewpoint of it. The people involved. Yes, you're more emotionally mature than them. They were projecting onto you. Like understanding it from a higher perspective than just this really hurt me. I can't believe people treated me this way. They are obviously people who treat people like that are obviously going through their own shit. So take time to get a better understanding, a healthier emotional understanding of the situation. It'll help to affirm you, and it'll help you as you maneuver through this year. Make new friends if you get lonely. New friends who are into what you're into, who are emotionally mature, and you can filter through them. Don't get obsessed with the past, please, and past harm that was done. Really focus on healing from it, overcoming it, getting a safe space to talk about it, how it made you feel, finding safe spaces to so that you can move on. You got to release this. It is heavy. It was heavy. It was very restricting. um it was unfair, and you can move on from it and find people who are as enthusiastic about life or overcoming as you are. All right, pile 2, that was it. Thanks for watching, y'all. Thanks for the likes. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for watching. I hope this was helpful. Don't forget to like the video if you have not. You can also hit the subscription box if you're not subscribed. Check out the description box. And you can find my Patreon, all the social media things, etc. Ways to donate, etc. Hey, pile 3. So you are feeling woeful. You may be feeling woeful or sad or in your woes. There's something to do here with worship as well that needs to be addressed. Worshiping, what you worship, how you worship. Let's get into it. What was the lesson for you? What was 2024 trying to teach you? Oof. Tower and the Temperance. I know what that is, but we'll just go into it in more detail. Ooh, that's a lot of detail. Oh. Okay. That was kind of weird at the end. Okay, here's what it is. Basically, 2024 was like, can I turn you into a villain? Are you going to become a villain, or are you going to stay true to your integral heart? It might have turned you into a villain for a little bit, though. 2024 was trying to teach you to stay in your spiritual practices and at peace, even when everything is going to straight bumbleclad, pussyclad, crazy, fucking horrific, like terrible things are happening around you. Can you go to your spiritual practices and feel at peace? Will you still be kind and reciprocal to good people? Will you be confident in your communication? Will you be confident in the things that you learn? Will you still be confident when shit's going crazy? Will you still be at peace? Will you still do your spiritual practices when shit is hitting the entire fan? How you gonna handle it? Are you gonna go straight villain? Is going straight villain is going straight villain part of your keeping your peace? I think you passed whatever test this was, pile 3. You passed it with flying colors. You are a predecessor in the things that you do. You're the person that sets the path for others. So you may not always get credit, and you may get idolized sometimes or deified, but you succeeded in this. So, the things that you do for your spiritual practice, what you do to keep your peace and your balance, that's what keeps you determined. That's what keeps you future focused. And it's this, and 2024 was teaching you to keep that going, to do that, despite the world on being on fire. Are you still gonna, how are you gonna handle that? How are you gonna handle that with your faith, with your confidence, with your kindness? So did you get the lesson, girl? I see the star card here. It's giving you got the lesson. Oh, I should have shuffled on thing. It wasn't a truth that you were ready to experience the situation, but you were wise about it. You took the information of like, this is who I am. This is who I am in reference to. There's a lot of wisdom here. You're just really smart. You handled the situation smart. If you feel like you didn't, you actually really did handle whatever this tower situation that happened in 2024, whatever shit hitting the fan and shit, like you did handle it really well. You were smart about it. You were honest about it. And that's being honest about it is actually what helped you be more confident in the situation. and still affirm yourself and kind of like think outside the box and not get caught up in the rubble of it all. Oh, and there was rubble. So you got it. Even if you didn't get it right away, you got it, girl. You got the information. You took on the lesson. You received the information. Owls are important, cats, frogs. Some of y'all really like my Frog Prince readings. But anyways, what's the shadow work here? With the Six of Ghosts is very much reconciling with the past. It was some, like, the tower don't show up for no reason, but you gotta let this past go. Don't get so caught up in the tower that you forget about the lesson that you learned to get out of it, to get out of the tower. What did you learn about yourself and how you can change the circumstances that you are in? And how you change the circumstances that you are in. It'll be very affirming. What's the shadow work here? Yes, a shadow work around self-evaluation and what you've learned. There's a lot of knowledge here that came with like mental health, most likely, your faith, communication with ancestors, your spiritual practices, your inspiration, what keeps you inspired. All of these were lessons of last year. And you were able to adapt them. It took a lot, but you were able to adapt them, and you definitely got the lesson. Let's see what's 2025, girl. What's the lesson that they got? Pile 3. What's the lesson for 2025? Oh. Queen of Bats. 6 of Ghosts. Oh, 4 of Ghosts, my bad. Yeah, 7 of Bats wanted to show up earlier. So, there's that song, No New Friends. But if you replace new friends with liars, snakes, connivers, that's kind of where you're at. 2025's lesson is not giving douchebags attention. If they're on frou-frou, that's what they're on over there. Not giving them your energy. What you need to do instead is observe their moves. Observe their moves, see how they're doing. This is a pick a card, y'all. But if you want to get a paid reading, you can email me. It's Mo9 Transitions, as the YouTube channel is, and it's a Gmail account. And you can schedule a reading. Let's reshuffle here because I was kind of thrown off by giving that information. And if those cards come back, they come back. Okay. So, this year, 2025 pile 3, your intellect will be challenged. Your confidence will be challenged. Your beauty will be challenged. Your actions may be challenged. These are things that you're going to learn to be definitive in. Like, I trust my actions. I trust my intellect. I trust my ideas. I have faith in myself. I have faith in my beauty and my strength and my power and my intellect. This is about knowing your talents, knowing your intellect, knowing how to find more information if you need to. That's really what's going to help. Everybody shuffles different. So that's always a thing too. It's like, I'm going to come here and tell you how to do it. Girl. You see this? You see this, Jasper? You see that? That didn't fall out the deck. I took it out the top. This is what you doing. Girl. Anyways, yes. 2025 is about affirming your confidence in your intellect. Jasper, you're clearly low self-esteem. Ooh, that fell out. Look. That fell out. That fell out. So you could clearly kiss my ass. Anyways, sorry y'all. I am aware of my intellect and confident. Who does that? Anyway, girl, nobody's studying you. So that's the lessons of 2025. Being confident in yourself, your intellect, your ideas, your magic. All right. Thanks for watching Pile 3s.
Mama?
Hold on one second, y'all. I bet you're happy. Got you a mini-me. Pile 4. Yours is about love. What is this? So, if you feel like it, Pile 4, this year I would try celibacy. if you feel drawn to it, if you feel like that is something, like, don't just go doing it and be like, oh, sis told me. If you feel drawn to it, please try it. Because you could be living a dream or you could be living a nightmare. What's that song? That Rihanna song? Oh, wait, that's not Rihanna. It's Beyonce. Sweet dreams. You can be a sweet dream or a beautiful nightmare. Either way, I don't want to wake up from you. So, let's get into it. What was the lesson? What was 2024 trying to teach you, Power 4? You got the King of Wands, the Empress. "2023 was important too. Yeah, that's what it's giving. Okay. So, it was trying to teach you unity in a relationship. Staying confident and true to yourself, confident in your ideas and what you can build, both in relationships and like overall. Trusting your magic. Oops. Not giving people access to your magic. Loneliness. People are lonely who try to stop you or leave you in a state of confusion. Um, being able to trust in your talents, have faith in the things that you are inspired to do. You have a lot of inspiration that you go towards, and that is something that needs to be addressed. Sometimes, people are inspired by what you build or what you create. And 2024 was teaching you that amongst your friendships, the people that celebrate you, they celebrate you like for real. You are celebrated. Oh, stretch. Yeah, people like secretly send you shade and try to get you to be indecisive because the things that you just because of your talent, because you're so sure of yourself. I hate when people do that, where they purposely try to throw you off. So like 2024 was like being sure about yourself despite people who are trying to like throw you off. being appreciative of the people who celebrate you and acknowledge your talents and your strengths. Um, yeah, it was a self-affirming type of challenge for 2024. Did you take the lesson though? Hmm. This is interesting. The Two of Wands. So it's like kind of like you understand the lesson, but you're going back and forth between doing the shadow work and not doing the shadow work around this. So what's the shadow work here? Protecting your energy from false judgments of who you are. Protecting your energy while you're going through a lot of stuff. You gotta do shadow work around receiving the knowledge and not just stressing over the fact that you went through it. Mm. You pile four. Are you thinking of this in terms of balance, justice, fairness? Being more fair, balanced? There's things in this where you were like, this is unjust, this is unfair, I don't want to deal with it, or I shouldn't have had to deal with it. And I can maybe even agree with you on that, or maybe even, I don't know. I'm not here to do that, but I feel you on that. I have experienced that myself. So this is saying it's time to think of this in a more balanced way so that you can continue to receive the lesson and not get stuck in a cycle. It's a more responsible way of thinking about it. Okay, protecting your energy and having faith in your abilities despite what the next person has to say. Taking action on your ideas fearlessly, or even if you are scared, but doing it in a responsible type of way. Let's get the lesson for 2025.
I'm gonna go pee pee.
Hold on, y'all. What they talking about? They ain't talking about nothing. What they talking about? They ain't talking about nothing. What they talking about? They ain't talking about nothing. Okay. You got the High Priestess and the Wheel of Fortune. Princess of Cups. This year is about healing. Being more in tune with your spiritual practices. Being more intuitive. So that it helps you to have healthier communication and communicate in a way that changes things for the better, uplifts people who are feeling, well, it's like you help people change their trajectory. It helps you change your trajectory too. Push the door. Being more of a healing communicator really is what the 2025 is about. Talking to people about what you've learned about divinity and faith. Once you do this, you will receive so many compliments. People really love what you have to say about healing, divinity. It's like you'll be more confident in your communication. You'll be more confident in your ability to, move things in a healthier way, kind of like use what you have to move forward. The Wheel of Fortune is kind of like you could be anywhere on the Wheel of Fortune, anywhere kind of like in your stage of luck or whatever in life. And you're utilizing the things that are around you to propel yourself forward and not allowing circumstances to hold you back. I'm not doing personals, y'all. So this is 2025 is about healing, your healing communication, being socially acclaimed, having faith in your talents, especially those around your like spiritual nature. Yeah, having faith in your divinity. Will you be able to have faith in your divinity and believe when people give you compliments about it? Sorry, that one was for me. Sorry. Oh, girl, I be laughing at people and so hard. But have faith in what you're creating. Have faith in your magic. Have faith in your divine knowledge, the downloads that you receive, your ability to heal from the circumstances that you are in, and your ability to communicate with others about how you healed through it so that you can be inspiration for them. Yeah, if this is something that's a business for you, it's working, bro. Don't be a liar. Oh, don't use tactics that are unethical to get ahead in this type of business. Some of y'all be like slandering motherfuckers, cough cough, Jasper, to try to get your shit ahead. And that's a douchebag move. Yeah, you should walk away from that. You shouldn't do that. It's emotionally unstable. And it shows that you're lonely. So let's get additional information. Ooh, endings. There are people that you've ended relationships with that are triggered as hell by it, low self-esteem about it every day. Yeah, they're burdened by it, saddened by it. And these are people that want access to that healing energy, knowledge, and thought that you have. So that's just something to keep in mind. Um, I, there are people that are overcoming things that you can help them overcome. People that are dealing with endings and heartache and pain. Even people in your past that used to associate with you that are dealing with the same things, that are learning from you, from your experiences, from your growth. And they're giving you your accolades for how you were able to change things around and be more stable and handle the things that have come in your way. You're an inspiration to people. That's it, pile 4. Thanks for watching, y'all. I hope this was very helpful for you. I hope you were able to get the information you needed. Y'all go ahead and hit that like button. And I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.